that we come with on this call, right? Listen, the call is being recorded, right? Cause look, I'm excited. I just don't know, man. Like, woo! It's crazy that I'm able to get two goats on this call. Like, y'all just don't know, man. Like, it is lit. I'm excited, right? Drop some fire in the chat right now if you excited for this call. Cause man, it long time coming, right? I had to go through some hoops to get these people on this call, but I was able to get two of these individuals that literally are respected in this company, in this business, right? If you met one of these two people, right, at the tailgate, you know what's up, right? So to let y'all know, guys, I'm Diego. I'm the host of this call. This call has been running for probably about 4 or 5 months now. I'm grateful and I'm thankful for y'all that take the time every Thursday night to be on this call, right? Every week, we bring chairmen, platinum leaders, platinum 5,000, platinum 2,000s on this call to share their journey, their story, share value, pour it into y'all, right? Because that's the thing. We need to get poured in order for us to take it back to our own teams to pour into them, right? So I'm glad to have the 93 people on this call. We almost met our goal. I said 100 by 9:10. We were 7 short, right? But it was almost there. So look, the first person, right, that I'm bringing on tonight, right? If you know, you know, right? She is one of the like system creators. She's the GOAT. She makes flyers, right? She's like literally my big sister, right? If you know, you know, right? Miss Rhonda, she's like the true GOAT, right? I respect her. I got love for her, right? Like she's been helping me in this business. She's like somebody that keeps me motivated, keeps me driven. She never lets me give up on myself or on my team. So, Rhonda, can you please unmute yourself?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Hey, look, drop some fire in the chat box right now for Rhonda. Because, look, I need to see her to get the energy. I need her to get the energy, right? She need to get all this energy from everybody, bro. Literally, fire, 7s in the box. Drop the little GOAT emoji in the box, right? Show her some love because, look, she's going to go next level. T10, her body already done. Like, if you know, you know. Like, I can talk for days about my sis, Rhonda, right? So look, I'm gonna let her take over this call. She's gonna go ahead and like lead y'all into another direction, right? I appreciate y'all. Rhonda, big sis, take it away. The floor is yours. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Thank you so much, Diego. Guys, send it back to Diego. Drop 2s in the chat. I need 2s for Diego. Diego is actually one of the leaders on my team who goes above and beyond. He's someone who pours into everybody. No matter what's going on in his world, in his life, he makes sure that you guys get value on this Thursday night call. Funny thing about this call, Diego was in competition because we had a women's call and he felt bad for the guys. He felt bad for you guys. So he was like, well, the men need a call too. So he made it a guys call and then the women came back in and we took over again. So I just want to shout out Diego and let him know that we appreciate him for this call, being consistent with the call, showing up. Whether there's 1 or 100, Diego, thank you so much for everything that you do. So I'm grateful for that. But family, first time on the Thursday night live call, I'm super grateful. I don't think you understand how excited I am about this call. To be actually on with Diego and to be on with Rich, it means a lot to me, right? It means a lot. For first things first, my name is Rhonda. It's really Rhonda on Instagram. Follow me, inbox me, whatever you need to do after this call. If you need me, I got you. Okay. If you need me, I got you. So I'm going to ask this first. I need to know one thing before we get started. Do I have permission to keep it 100%? I need to know first. I don't like to put it on anybody. So just drop me some 7s in the chat if you're giving me permission to go all in tonight. I need to know because I don't want to force it on you. If it's not your thing, it may not be your thing. I get it. I don't want to force it on anybody. So I got 7s in the chat. So you're giving me permission to keep it 100% real and raw. All right. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about my story because some people know and some people don't. Before I got in this business, I was in fitness and nutrition. I was in another organization, another business, and I was throwing big, massive fit camps at a park. We were doing over 100 plus people 5 days a week. It was getting crazy. It was getting big. So I'm no stranger to like network marketing. I'm no stranger to building and things like that. So I was doing the park thing. The events got so big that they told us we could no longer host the events in the park, that we had to, we had to leave. But I had people who were counting on me, depending on me to do this boot camp. So I said, okay, I have to do something. So I went and opened up a gym, an actual physical gym, like a real life gym. And I did that for 3 years. Now, the one thing about being in the gym, I was there day in and day out. It wasn't the money, right? The money was cool. It was time. So understand, when you're talking to people and, you're out and about, sometimes it's not about money for people. Sometimes it's really just about the time freedom to do the things that they want to do when they want to do it. That was my story, right? So, doing the gym, doing the fitness, I did that for about 5 years. I loved it. I loved teaching. I loved changing people's lives. That was, something I enjoyed, but I didn't have time. I couldn't go on trips. I couldn't go on vacations. Like being a gym owner, if someone gets hurt in your gym, you're responsible for that. You're liable for that. So me being away from the gym, I just felt uncomfortable, not knowing when that phone rings, hey, somebody got hurt. Hey, somebody did this. So it's like I was there from sun up to sundown. We're running classes from 5 a.m. to 10 p.m. at night, 11 o'clock at night. So it was something that for me, I was just looking for something else. I was like, damn, I want to do something different. Like, this is not it. I love it, but this is not it. So I was following a friend of mine online, and he was always into marketing and stuff like that. So I just kept seeing his life change. I'm like, yo, what is he doing? Like, what is he doing? I need to know. Pride and ego. He was younger than me at the time. So I'm like, no, I'm not going to ask him. I'm not going to ask him what he's doing. 2-3 months go by. I'm just over it. I'm just like tired of watching him. So if you're not consistently posting, if you're not consistently pouring in, understand somebody's watching that story and they just need that one thing that's going to make them call you, hit you up, or reach out to you. That's what happened. So I was like, yo, bro, whatever you're doing, just send me the link. I didn't even know what it was. He was like, oh, it's Forex. I'm like, I don't know what that is, but whatever it is, just send me the link. Because again, I wasn't a stranger to marketing. I wasn't a stranger to things like that. So I knew if I could do it with this company, I can do it with another company. So it was like, all right, cool, whatever. So he sent me the link. I got started. Shout out to Little Dubai if he's on this call. Little Dubai and I were on a team together when I first started. So it was August 2017. Shout out to Little Dubai because he stayed down, bro. Like, he stayed down. 2017. I got signed up. I went all in. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm studying. I'm doing all the go live. We didn't even have go lives. I'm doing the academy. 2017, we had no go lives, no swipe trades. We didn't have nothing. Like, no Discords, no me. I didn't even know whose team I was on. That's how crazy it was. I didn't know nothing. Now think about it, I'm new to this industry. I don't know what Forex is. I'm going through the academy. I'm blowing accounts. I lost $800 in like 2 minutes. I blew $1,400 in like a week. Like, I'm just blowing through money. I'm watching the academy, but we know sometimes it's boring. You want to just skip ahead. So I'm just doing everything that we tell people not to do, okay? I'm doing that. So, right, I'm going 2 months in. I'm just like, yo, this is not it. Like, this is not it. I don't know what to do. I don't know what's going on. I was getting on, if you guys know Orrin Wright and Gustavo, Chairman 25 Gustavo, right? They were doing calls at night. Remember, we didn't have go live. So they were doing calls at night or whatever, and we were giving on their calls, and, it was inconsistent. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. I still don't even know what a pending order is. So I'm just placing market executions. I don't know anything. I'm just out here winging it, but I'm doing it. So I'm just like, okay. And again, I come from a marketing background. So I was just like, okay, I was signing people up. I think I had like P600. And I didn't know where to lead them. I didn't know what to do with them. I'm just like, okay, well, whatever. Demo flexing, lying, doing everything that we know people do, because I don't know anything. So I'm like, oh man, 2 months in, I'm over it. I'm just done. Yeah, little dude says Facebook groups, right? We were in Facebook groups and they were trash. Nobody's talking. We don't know nothing. We're winging it. At this point, we're just winging it. And I was like, man, I don't want to do this anymore. So I quit. I left. 2017, I left. I was 2 months in. I was like, I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore. So shout out to all the leaders who stayed down to make this company what it is today, right? They stayed down. I left 2017. I was like, nah, this ain't for me. I gave up because I didn't see value. There was no value for me. I was like, man, this is a waste of time. I'm not going to keep paying this membership. I'm just losing money. I don't know whose team I'm on. Nobody's trying to help. I don't know who my leader is. I don't know anything. So I'm just like, okay, I don't see value in this. What's the point of me being here? Why? So I want you guys to understand that when people don't see value in something, it's easy for them to walk away. It's easy. It's like, okay, I don't have any connection. I don't have any ties. There's no value to this. Cool. I paid my little 196 at a time, and it was easy for me to just leave because it was nothing, right? So I'm like, all right, cool, whatever, whatever. So understand that the next part, it was like, all right, the year went by. I wasn't doing anything. I was like marketing and still kind of doing fitness, but I was still unhappy. So it was kind of like, I'm still peeping in. I'm still looking at everybody, still following Dubai, still following, you know, the people in IM, and I'm seeing it elevate. I'm seeing it grow. Because I kind of came in on the ground level, the beginning. You know, they were still figuring it out. But you still follow those same people, so you're still seeing it happen. So I'm like, okay, all right, you know, still peeping, still looking in. They're still posting. Their life is getting better. The company's getting better. The company is growing. So I'm just like, all right, cool, whatever. So 2019 May, Cash the Great, Slice the Narrow come to Houston, and they threw an event. Remember, I'm not in the business at this time, but I see they were throwing an event, and I had still been trading. I got better, of course, with time. So I was like, okay, I want to go be around the culture. So I went to the event. It was in Houston. So I show up to the event. I'm just there. I'm not in the business. I'm just there, just present. And, you know, I do photography, videography, and graphic design. So I brought my camera out. So I'm like, all right, cool. I come to the event. I'm recording. I'm recording the event. I'm recording all the leaders speaking and everything like that. And then after the event, I think I introduced myself to Cash and Slice. They were on the balcony. So we're talking. They're asking me like, you know, what do you do? And, you know, I'm telling them I'm in a marketing company. I show them my Instagram, all this stuff. So they're like, all right, cool. You know, Slice is like, yo, I want to work with you. I'm like, all right, cool. But I was already had a bad taste in my mouth. I was like, man, I don't want to do that thing again. It's so unorganized. I don't want to do that. I don't see no value in that. I'm not putting my money back into that situation again. So I just brushed it off. I was like, haha, yeah. So what I did, I took the video, I chopped it up, and I put it online. I put it on YouTube. So Cash was like, oh, yo, you put the video online? He's like, oh, it's dope, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, cool, no problem. I got y'all. So time goes on, August 2019. So a couple of months later, Cash and Slice come back to Houston. And they're like, yo, we're having an event, you should come. So now, if anybody knows Cash, Cash doesn't stop. So Cash is like, yo, come to the event. I'm ignoring it. Yo, come to the event. I'm like, damn. I'm like, all right, bro, I'm gonna come to the event. That was like Friday night. I stopped answering Friday night. They had the event. Saturday, they had another event. He's like, yo, come to the event. I'm about to take over Houston. I want you to be a part of this. I'm like, man, I don't want to do this again, bro. Like, no, I don't want to do this again. Because when I left the first time, that's what was going on. It wasn't organized. I wasn't happy. I didn't connect to anybody. I'm good. So whatever. So that Sunday, Cash hits me up and he's like, yo, I'm going to be leaving, but come to the event today on Sunday. I really want you to lock in. We're about to take over Houston. I really want you to run with us. I'm like, all right. So the event was at noon. I tried to finesse and like, if I wait till like 2 or 3, the event will be over. Then I ain't got to talk to him. So I was like, I'm going to just wait to the end. So it's like 2:00 and I show up to the event and I get to the event and he's like, yo, what's up? You know, you going to sign up? You're going to sign up again, Cash the Great. You're going to sign up? I'm going to send you my link. So I'm like, oh, man, I don't want to do this. But I'm like, all right, I'm going to do it. So I signed back up, August 2019. I signed back up. And this time I told myself, Rhonda, when you left the first time, it's because you didn't see value. But instead of complaining and talking about what's not there, this time you're going to become the value. You're going to become the value of what was missing. Whatever wasn't there in 2018, 2017, it's not the company's fault. It's not the organization's fault. It's your fault because you could have became the value that was missing. So a lot of times people feel entitled. They feel like, oh, my upline, they should be hitting me up. They should be calling me. Yo, Cash should be doing this. Rich should be doing that. Vic should be hitting me up. I don't talk to my upline. All these things. The calls are unorganized. All, you know, you complain about a lot. But when do you really say, damn, maybe it's me? Or what can I do to make it better? What can I do to become the value that's missing? So that was the point where I was just like, okay, I'm going to make this time around better. I'm going to become the value that I wanted to see in 2017. So what I said I was going to do, I was going to go in the lab. I was going to go quiet. I wasn't going to say anything. I'm not going to reach out to anybody. I'm just going to go to work. That's it. I'm just going to go to work. That I don't know how. I'm saying my connection's bad. One in the chat if you can still hear me and see me. Come on. One is in the chat if you can hear me and see me. Barely. All right. I'm not too sure, guys. Hold on, let me check. Is it still lagging, guys? Let me know something. Ones, fours, yes, no. Can you see me? Can you hear me? All right, cool. I'm sorry about that. I'm not too sure. So I said I was going to go in the lab and I'm just going to work, right? So that was August, September, October, November, December, right? I was just working. This point, Cash and Slice had left. And I was like, damn, he left again. He played me. He told me he was going to help me. He told me that he was going to lock in. We about to take over Houston. But I said, you know what? I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not going to reach out to Cash. I'm not going to reach out to Slice. I'm not going to do any of that. All I'm going to do is go to work. And people probably thought I was bougie. They probably thought I was better than them. But it wasn't that. I was just like, I'm not going to sit here and complain. I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, this could have been that or this could. No, I'm just going to go to work. So from that whole time, I just went to work. January 2020, I said, I'm going to start a brand called No Broke College Students. I'm going to start No Broke College Students, which is going to be a brand where we go on a college tour and we impact college students. So January 1, we went in, I started working. I built a really big team at Texas Southern in Houston. And a lot of my team just went crazy. I popped the P1000 in like a week. It just went crazy, right? So at this time, people start seeing the No Broke College Students. Okay, what is that? What is that? People started hashtagging No Broke College Students. It was like a thing, right? It was starting to grow. But at that whole time, I wasn't asking nobody for nothing. I was just working. I was figuring it out. I spent a lot of time on YouTube. I spent a lot of time studying the chairman, studying successful organizations, learning the products, learning how to trade, learning how to do presentations like the greats, the people that I wanted to be like. That's all I was doing, was working. Vic's on this call, she can tell you, Vic and I didn't even connect till damn near January because I was just working, right? So January comes, doing all that stuff, grinding. I think I'm a P600 at this time. And I was like, yo, I called Cash and I was like, yo, Cash, I'm about to throw an event. I was like, can you come out to the event? Cash was like, all right, cool. I told him I have a venue, I have a DJ, I have tickets, I have Eventbrite, I got everything. Bro, can you just pull up? I didn't call Cash asking for him to help me with an event. I didn't call him asking him to teach me how to throw an event. I called him with an event. The event was done. I just needed a bigger name on the bill because I was the P600. I was like, yo, I want to bring a bigger name so that the city can come see this event. So Cash says, you know what? I got you. He hangs up and says, I'm going to call you right back. He's like, I got you. About 5-10 minutes later, Cash calls back and he's like, you got Rich Off the Net, you got Ty to God, you got Slice De Niro, and you got me. He said, make the flyer. I'm a P600. I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, bro, I didn't tell you to get all those people. I'm like, no, wait. He's like, no, I got you. Make the flyer. So I'm like, damn. He's like, you went in, you did everything. You didn't ask for no handouts. You just did it. I got you. So I'm like, damn, okay. Bet it was big. I was just like, okay, this is bigger than I thought. Like, I want you to think about the names I just said. Ty the God, Slice De Niro, and Rich Off the Net. I'm a P600. Cash is great. P600. So I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. So we get the event together, we promo, we push it, we do all these things, right? We're doing all that. And the event's coming up. So the day of the event, we go out to the venue. Now, mind you, we're doing a college event. So most people in college are, 18, 19, 20 years old. So the venue, we got it, right? And then this is a night when I connected with Rich Off the Net, right? Rich Off the Net drove his Lamborghini, right, from San Antonio with his fiance at the time and his daughter. And they drive out to this event. Ty, Slice, Cash, they fly out to this event. Like, they put their time into coming to an event for someone who was a P600, right? So I'm like, all right, cool. We get ready to start the event. The venue shuts the event down. We're starting the event. There's people outside and they're stopping them saying they're not 21 or older, so they can't come into the venue. It's a college event. Why would they? But this is something we had already talked about. This is something we had already figured out. But anyway, so I'm crying. I'm in the corner. I don't want people to see. I feel defeated. I'm just like, damn. Like, I did all these people came out for me. All these people showed up. Garrett drove. Like, what? Like, I feel like crap. Here's the flyer. If you don't believe me, here's the ticket. February 1, 2020. Okay? So now I'm just like, damn, like I feel like I wasted their time. And the one thing that like changed everything for me, Slice pulls me to the side and he tells me, why are you upset? Like, bro, like, do you realize what you did? Why are you mad? Like, why are you sad? We got you. We got you forever. Like, you know how much value you brought? Like, we got you forever. Don't worry about it. So I'm like, man, thank you, bro. Thank you. So I walk over and Cash is getting in the car and Cash like comes out of the car and he's just like, yo, you're good forever. Like, we got you. Don't worry about it. If you want me to stay in Houston, I will stay in Houston to throw another event. If you want me to come back, I will throw another event. Right? To me, what that said with Rich, Ty, Slice, Cash was like, they see value in me at this point. Like I was saying earlier, some of you come into this opportunity and you think somebody owes you something. You think that you're entitled to something when you haven't shown anything yet. You haven't shown anybody any work. Imagine if all the chairmen, every time they got to sign up, they laid out the blueprint, they rolled out the red carpet, they gave them all the gems, all the attention. They did all that and they quit in 2 months like I did the first time. Imagine if they did that every single time. How much energy would be wasted? How much time would be wasted? You can't expect anybody to give you anything until you show that you are of value. So tonight I want to just cover a few things on seeking to become a person of value. Seeking to become a person of value. If you're taking notes, I want you to write that down. Because that's the mindset that I've had to go from customer to a Platinum 5000 was becoming valuable. Doing anything and everything. Okay, no problem. I got you. Yeah, no problem. If you know, you know. I'll tell anybody you can call me. If you need help, I got you. I don't care what team, whose team, what line, what leg. It doesn't matter to me. It's about value. How much value can you add to yourself to become valuable? See, right now, if I tell you, hey, look, take your phone. I'm going to take your phone right now and throw it outside. You're like, hell no, that's my phone. I got pictures. I got the numbers. I got memories in that phone because it's valuable. But if I tell you to take someone else's phone and throw it, you would throw it in a heartbeat because it has no value. It doesn't possess value to you. So it's easy to just be like, all right, cool, whatever. There's no value in that. But that's what you have to lead with, right? Success is placed on your value. See, a lot of the chairmen, you don't understand, like they can see 750 the game, right? They can go 250, 500, 100, right? Because they're valuable. They have to have some kind of value to be able to hold for these large organizations. See, this game is not a recruitment game. It's a retention game. And you can only retain what's valuable. The reason why we stay, the reason why we got these bands on is because we see there's value in this opportunity. There's value in this family. There's value here. So it's not a sign-up game. Sign up, sign up, sign up, sign up, sign up. How many people can you sign up? No, it's a retention game. How many people can you pour into? How much can you do for the family? It's not about you, right? It's not about you. So the first thing to do to create value is you want to create habits. You have to create habits. What we do right now is going to add value. It's about everything you do right now. The little things that you don't want to do. The calls, the 3-ways, right? Whatever. It's the little things. You have to create those healthy habits. Those rich habits have to be created now. You can't say, I'm going to do it when I'm a chairman. No, everything that you do now is going to be able to build on the value for you to be 750, to be 500. How can you hold for an organization if you don't know how to host a Zoom call? How can you hold for an organization you don't even know how to make a flyer? The most basic flyer. I'm not saying like something fancy or anything. You can't hold for that organization if you don't have the value yet. So you have to first create habits right now. Right now, today. If God just said, or whoever you believe in said, all right, I'm going to bless you with an organization for 750. How long could you hold for that organization? When all those calls start coming in and people were going crazy and what are you going to do? Did you create the habits early to be able to hold for the organization, or are you going to do it later? You got to do it now, right? You got to do what successful people do. Success leaves clues. You have to do what the successful people do. Now, you may not like all the chairmen. You may feel some kind of way about your platinum leaders or whatever, but they did something to be where they are. Whether you like them or not, they did something to hit that rank, to hold for that organization. So you have to be able to create habits of following successful people. What are they doing? Are you watching them? Are you getting on the calls? Are you taking notes? Are you asking the questions? Are you making yourself so valuable that that leader wants to work with you? Yo, bro, I know that you're struggling with presentations, but look, come to my house, I'm gonna help you. Right? Are you setting yourself on fire for them to want to help you? Are you following successful people? Are you creating that habit of copying success? Or are you waiting to be successful? All right? Repeat when most people want to quit. Repeat when most people want to quit. So you have to keep going when it doesn't make sense. People leave, people come, they go, people get upset, organizations, all that stuff's gonna happen. But are you making it a habit to keep going? You can't change you can't change past when things start falling apart. You're gonna derank, you're gonna lose people are gonna quit, people are gonna call it a scam, they're gonna blame you, it's whatever. It's whatever. You have to keep going when most people wanna quit. See, a chairman is only a P150 that didn't quit. A chairman is only a P150 that didn't quit. They did the same thing over and over and over and over again. See, most people, they hit a rank and they derank, and all of a sudden, they quit the habit. They quit the habit of work. They stopped working. Right now, we're in a fourth quarter. We're in a season of laziness. We're in a season of chilling, falling back. See, this is the quarter where you have to create that habit of continuation. You have to keep going when most people want to quit. Don't be like the rest. Be different. So first you have to create habits, all right? The next one is control time. Now, most people will tell you you can't control time, but I'm here to let you know you control time. You control time, right? Understand that time doesn't determine success. Doesn't determine success. Whether you're a P150 or chairman or whatever the case may be, right? Time. It may have taken this person a month. It may have taken you 6 months. It doesn't matter. The only thing you can do to control time is by adding more value to yourself, because that's how you go faster. Success loves speed. Success loves speed. So the more that you put value into you, that's how you go faster. That's how you control time. See, the person who's a P150, they may be in the trenches, reading, hopping on calls, asking questions, learning the products, doing everything. And they're going to go to chairman faster than you. Just because you've been in the business 6 years, 5 years, 3 months, doesn't mean you're going to go fast. You got to be valuable to go fast. But how much value are you adding back to yourself? That's the real question. All right? Invest time and stop spending it. Invest time and stop spending it. See, we want to spend time with our boyfriends, our girlfriends. We want to Netflix. We want to chill. We want to do all that. You're spending time. Once you spend that money, it's gone. But we're in an investment business, right? We're an investment company. Why are you not investing your time? Stop spending it. You can lay up with bae, y'all can chill, y'all can do all that. But once it's over, it's over. Nothing from that situation is going to get you further. Nothing from that situation is going to elevate you to the next level, right? It's nothing. But when you invest the time, then you get a return on your investment. See, when you read the books, when you shut off the TV, when you get on the Zoom calls, yeah, I'm tired of the Zoom calls. I heard that already. I heard him already. Every time you hear that person speak, you're a different person. So you receive it in a different way. I will watch Cash over and over and over again. I will watch Mr. Banks, Rich Off the Net. I don't care, because they're in the position that I want to be in. So he's saying the same thing. I don't even care. because I'm going to receive it different anyway. So I will invest my time over and over and over again, because I know there's something in there. This little piece of something is going to add more value to me as a person, which is going to take me to the next level. So I'm going to invest that time. Stop spending it and start investing it. Okay? Results must be timely. That's the last one, right? Results must be timely. See, the person with the fastest results is more valuable. Think about that. If you're online right now, you're looking on YouTube, and you see a video that says $600 in 6 minutes, or you see a video that says $600 in 6 months, which video are you going to click on? Right? You want the person with the results. Get more results faster and watch your business take off. Watch people want to work with you. Watch your team want to get more information from you. Get results faster. Control time. Get more results. How do you get more results? Add more value. If you don't know how to flip an account, watch more videos. If you don't know how to bring more people in your business, watch more videos. Get on YouTube. Perfect Invite. Matt Rosen. That's how you get faster results. Then it's like, damn, they got 5 people in a week. She got 10 people in 2 days. Get results faster. You control time. It's on you. Okay? The last one is choose discipline. The last one is going to be choosing discipline. See, this is the hardest one for people. This is hard. But you got to choose your hard, right? Being rich is hard. Being broke is hard. Just choose your hard. This one is going to be the hardest one, is discipline. But every single day, you have to decide. You have to decide. I can't decide. Your upline, your downline, your sideline, your mom, your dad, they can't decide for you. You have to decide. Am I going to do this? Am I not going to do this? Am I going to go all in? Am I not going to go all in? Nothing is a sacrifice, guys. I don't believe in the word sacrifice. You're just making a better decision. People say, oh, I sacrificed TV to come to this event. You didn't sacrifice TV. You made a better decision for your life. Oh, I'm sacrificing eating out today to cook at home. You're making a better decision for your life. You're not sacrificing anything. So you have to make a discipline to be able to say, okay, you know what? I'm going to make better decisions every single day. Everything is a decision. That time when you turn the TV on, you could be like, damn, I could be probably reading right now. Oh, damn, I could be watching a training right now. I could be studying right now. You're making a decision to have more discipline in your life. Right? Vision makes it easy to be disciplined. If you don't have a vision, it's easy to stray off and be like, oh, I'll do this, I'll do that. I don't really feel like it today. I don't really want to today. I'm tired. My team's not showing up. Somebody quit. My volume dropped. I lost a trade. It's easy when you have no vision. But if you have a vision long term, then you're like, damn, you know what? I blew an account, but I know that I can make 100K. I know I can be this. I know I can be that. It's easy to have discipline when you have vision. So you have to create a vision that you truly can see. Put it around your room. Put it on your phone. See it every day. Affirmations. Surround yourself with people with the same vision. Put yourself in a room with people who want the same thing. So your discipline becomes easier because you're around it all the time. You have to feed your mind all the time. Your eyes, your vision, it only knows what it sees. So when you create the vision, you have to see the vision. You have to believe in the vision. And then it makes your discipline easier. All right? Rob from the future to fuel the present. Sometimes you have to use the future to be like, okay, man, I know right now I might be, struggling, financially struggling. But I know in a year, 6 months, my life's going to be totally different. Sometimes you have to rob from the future to fuel the present. That's what's going to keep you going. You can't live in the present because you can't see nothing. Right now, you don't see it. You have to see enough value in your future to be like, okay, I know it's going to work. I know this is going to work. I know this is going to happen. I know I can do it. But you got to be able to see that, take from that future, grab it, hold it, bring it into your present, and use that. Use that as fuel to keep you going. Every morning when you get up, dang, I don't want to get on all these calls. I got 5 calls today. I don't want to do that. but I know that my future self is going to thank me. So let me get up. Let me go harder. Let me push a little bit more. Rob from your future to fuel your present. Okay? And you get paid for the value you bring to the marketplace. You only get paid for the value you bring. Nobody's paying you just to be here. If you're not adding value, nobody wants to work with you. Nobody sees anything in you. So you have to bring the value. So from tonight going forward, I want you to ask, what can I do? If you have a talent, if you know how to do something, even if it's just taking the weight off of your mentor's shoulders a little bit, if it's helping planning, if it's hopping on calls, if it's taking some responsibility, that's what you have to do. That's how you add value. Stop saying, yo, give me a placement, throw me a placement, build me a leg, help me out. Like, all you're doing is leeching. You're taking. You're draining from the energy source instead of adding back into it. This is a push and pull business. Stop always calling wanting something. Stop always calling asking for something. When's the last time you called your mentor, your upline, your team members, yo, how's your day going? Shout out to Sam. Sam does an amazing job with that. Super Sam. Sam will text just, how are things going? How are you having a good day? That's how you add value to people's lives. What kind of value are you putting back into the business? It could be small, but that little piece is the piece that's going to take the whole gang to 750. So with that being said, family, add value. Seek to become a person of value. I'm going to leave you with that. I love you. Thank you for everything. Diego, thank you again for having me on the call.
I gotta play a song, right? Because she spoke her stuff, right? Because y'all know, like, look, laugh now, cry later, because that's what she did. She literally just left so much sauce right now. I had to play this song for you, sis. And I'm playing it through. Because the next person coming up, dog, if you know, you know, right? He the GOAT. He literally gave us the chance to be in this business, right? So look, drop some fire in the chat. Like literally go crazy in the chat. We're gonna jam to the song by like 2 minutes because I want to get this energy up because I don't want him to get on this call and there's no energy. Because Rhonda literally gave all her energy. I need y'all to show her back the energy that she gave and then also show Mr. Rich off the net some love in the chat box before he even come on this call. The chat box need to be going crazy right now. I need to see people turn their cameras on. If you dancing, dance to the song. We gotta vibe. We gotta turn up. We gotta turn up, right? We really gotta show that MMO is the only brand of CEOs, right? Together we build an empire, right? So if you have your camera off, cut that camera on. Stop hiding behind the camera. Let people see who you are. Like Rhonda said, it's a push and pull business. Let us see your face, right? Because that's how we're gonna be able to help each other and take this company, this family, to C750 the game. Like, come on, guys. Set them cameras on, make the chat box go crazy, fire in the chat box, ease in the chat box, diamonds, sevens, fives, fours, whatever you want to drop in the chat. Start, drop the O's. Drop O's in the chat box, right? Because literally, y'all just don't know. That's just like, come on, guys. Look, I'm gonna stop it now. I'm getting fired up. Look, man, Rich off the net, right? I got to actually speak to him briefly at the MMO tailgate, right? Literally, I came up to him like, man, hey, Rich off the net, look, I host a call every Thursday. You know, I bring chairmans and platinum leaders that for them to share value, share their story, and things like that, right? And he was like, man, when is the call? I was like, man, look, I have an opening spot in October. Whenever you're free, please let me know, right? He was able to make time, guys, to be on this call. Just one conversation at the MMO tailgate got him to this call for him to share this value, this information, right? He is the source on how MMO is here, right? Him and Cash, literally everything was started, just the energy, right? They literally geared this business up for us to be able to get in this opportunity and learn a skill set. right? And share the same information they taught us to other people around the world, right? So look, drop some E's in the chat box, drop some fire in the chat box, right? Show some love, right? Because I'm about to bring on Chairman 100, right? Not even Chairman 100, right? He's Chairman 1 million already, right? Chairman 1 million, rich off the net, right? Hey, Gary, you on the call?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Can you hear me loud and clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Look, my man is on the call. Drop some O's, drop some fire in the chat box, right? Because literally, I need him to get excited. Like, I need y'all to really show my man some love in the chat box. Man, look, Rich off the net, Gary, I do appreciate you being on this call, my brother. Like, that conversation we had at MMO Tailgate literally lighted some more fire in me, bro. I appreciate you taking your time out of your busy schedule to be on this call tonight. Because I know you a family man, businessman, you always on go mode. So I appreciate you, bro. Like, for real. Much love and respect, man.
Awesome. Shout out to you, Diego, for even having me on the call. Y'all make sure y'all drop some fire emojis in the chat for Diego, guys, for even putting this call together, man. Like he said, he walked up to me at the tailgate. Shout out to Cash, my brother. For all y'all know, that's my brother for real. But I remember Diego walked up to me at the tailgate and just told me, hey, I do a lot of calls. You know, I'm real big on just pouring back into the family, real big, just pouring back into my team. I host these Thursday calls, and I'd love to just have you on there. One thing that stuck out right away was just the fact that he even – here's the first nugget for you guys, all right? And I'm going to just get right into it. For you guys that don't know me, my name is Garrett. Everybody knows me as Rich Off the Net, so that's what you could call me. I've been blessed to be in this company going on 6 years now, right? And it's definitely been truly a blessing. So anyway, we're getting right into it. So what stood out for me with Diego was it takes a lot of leadership skills, right, for you to actually reach out for mentorship, not just for yourself, but for other people, right? That takes a leadership skill in itself. Because, you know, most people will come up and say, hey, can I get your attention and can I get your time right now for me? But he wasn't that way. He was like, hey, you know, I really want to do this call for the people. I would love to get you to come on, spread some knowledge, spread some nuggets for the people. So shout out to you, Diego, because that just proves how far you think as far as vision for the people, not just yourself. Because a lot of times people are failing in this business because they're only thinking about themselves, right? So huge shout out to you, Diego, even putting this call together. And Rhonda, man, like I'm over here. I was just listening to the story. Like I know Rhonda, I know the work she put in, but to just hear the story, guys, it really just proves that the things that we say on these calls work, right? As I'm listening to this story, because I remember meeting Rhonda, I remember driving to Houston, I remember getting the call from Cass saying, come to this event. I just popped a new P6. I got a new group out there. And in the back of my head, I'm like, we could go, or I could be like, why should we go for a P6, right? And I want you to take this in, guys, because hearing her talk left all the gems you would need. Really, like honestly, while I was listening to her talk, I was talking to my boy right here. I'm like, truthfully, what do I need to tell them? Because if you listen carefully enough to her story, all the gems were in there, right? And she talked about how Cash introduced her to an event, right? She talked about how Cash told her come to an event and he wasn't there, right? Most people would say, yo, this is not for me right away. Most people would say, you know what? I came here to be led. I came here to find mentorship. I came here to meet one of these big old chairmen, and this person bailed on me. This is not the leadership for me. But instead, she said, yo, this is an opportunity for me to step into that leadership. And that's kind of what I'm going to talk about a lot tonight. I'm not going to keep you guys too long, but I have to go back to her story because there were so many points that stood out in her story that said, this is what most people won't do. This is what most people won't do. And it starts from, look what Cash did. That's a part of the training. Look what I did as the Chairman 100 in this company, as, you know, at the position that I have. I still said, I'm going to pull up on this new person, this new blood. That's a training. And then how Rhonda said, yo, no matter if I'm a P150, a P6, a P1, a P2, a P5, I'm going to take responsibility for my team. And no matter if I'm a P1 or a P6, I'm going to do what I see the chairman's doing. I'm going to do what I see the chairman's doing. I can't name too many P6s that host events, just being truthful. I can't name too many P6 that even think it's their time to host an event. So for her to say, hey, not only did I come in the game, start my own movement, right? Listen to that. I started my own movement, hosting my own calls, finding my own leaders, launching my own leaders, finding my own plan. She said, yo, I didn't even meet Vic till months later. I didn't even meet them till months later. Then I told Cash, I'm hosting an event. And you see what happened immediately when someone steps up? When someone steps up to sit in that chair that they prayed and wished for, you see what happens immediately? She prayed, she wished, she hoped for the opportunity, for that chair, that leadership position. She went to her leadership, said, hey, I don't know if I'm really ready to do this or not, but I'm ready to go all in and try it out as a leader. And automatically, right away, Cash responded with, okay, not only am I going to come, I'm going to bring another chairman, and I'm going to bring another chairman. That automatically put her in a new position. Guys, you got to understand. Hold on, my laptop is sharp. My laptop is down. Hold on. Let's get this right, because we about to go in now. All right, you got to understand something, guys. It's super duper important. Man. I have to go over here. Sorry, guys. Laptop dying. All right. I don't want to die on y'all. All right. Cool. So, guys, you're going to have to understand right away, right? If you want to make big money here, it's going to be all on you. It's going to be all on you, ladies and gentlemen. So when she was talking about how she literally jumped out there and said, I'm going to start doing what leaders are doing, that's it. Most of you get on these calls because you want to be led. You want to be the mentee. I get it. It's so easy to say, I'm not ready to lead. It's so easy to say, I'm just not ready to lead. I don't think I understand it all yet. I don't think I know the presentation perfectly yet. I don't think I have what it takes to actually lead someone into believing that they can do this yet. And I'm going to tell you something, guys. The secret is when you believe that you should be a leader. That's real. That's truthfully the secret to this. See, when I met Rhonda, I didn't really know her. But the first thing that I thought of, the only thing I care about is who's a presenter here and who's a trainer here. That's the leaders here, not your rank. I don't care what no one rank is. You can catch me at an event, come up to me. I will never ask you, what's your rank? I will never say, what's your rank? Diego, when you came with me, I said, hold on. You want to do a call? Wait, what's your rank first? No, it doesn't matter. What matter is, are you a leader or not? Are you putting together trainings or not? Are you stepping up to lead others or not? Are you making it all about you or are you making it about the people? Because if you make it about you, that means you're going to be too cool. You're going to be too cool. If you make it about the people, you're okay with embarrassing yourself. Those are some of the things I look for. Who's cool? I don't rock with no cool people. If you cool, you better be super duper rich here. You better be super duper rich here. What I care about is that person that's not just thinking for themselves, they're thinking for the people that's going to follow after them. Right? So when you heard Rhonda, she literally gave you guys the example of what that is, a story of what that is, right? Like literally coming from the bottom, hosting our own calls, and you guys are seeing Diego do the same thing, right? You guys are seeing him do the same thing. So you got to ask yourself. Here's one question that I ask you to ask yourself before I get all the way into it is, what is your schedule for your business? What is your schedule for your business? Right? What are you doing to make sure you're taking responsibility for your business? Do you realize that you franchised a $500 million company? When I look at my volume and I add it and I times it by 12, it's $500 million, okay? It's $500 million. So you franchised a $500 million company for $15. I want y'all to understand that. Because every single one of you are on this call because you claim you want to be a business owner, right? Drop a 1 in the chat if you here because you want to be a business owner or ever had dreams and goals of being a business owner. I'll make it even better. I'll make this group even a little bit smaller, right? If you ever had dreams and goals of being a business owner before a trader, drop a 1 in the chat. I know some of y'all were born to be traders. I get it. Some of y'all were, I get it. But most of us had dreams and goals of being business owners way before we even knew trading exists. Those are the people I want to talk to tonight. All right, we're not about to talk about no trading tonight. Okay? So for my people that wanted to be business owners, we got to start thinking about some things, right? We got to start thinking about some things that successful businesses would have to do every single day to be a successful business, let alone a $1 billion business, right? What are some things that a successful business will have to do every single day to run functionally, right? Let alone a $1 billion business that you guys have, right? The reason why I always tell people they have a $1 billion business, because I know you guys don't look at it that way. You look at it as you just got this 235 thing that you're trying out. You're going to listen here and there, and hopefully you can go chairman one day. I can tell you right now that most people that are chairmen, they treat this like a $1 billion company. They treat this like a business that they are happy, that they know that they lucked up, and then they have to pay millions and millions of dollars for it. I've literally physically seen Christopher Terry pay millions and millions of dollars inside this business, and you have that business for free, right? So let's talk about some things that you actually need to run a business, because one thing I'm big on, guys, is, you know, I could train on the skill, I could train on the mindset, but I really feel like a lot of people lose here because they don't think like business owners when it comes down to this business. We only think and treat this like some internet thing that we're just trying out. We have to change our mindset there. We have to change our mindset there, because once you realize how big this is, it'll explode. So the first thing, right, with any business, you will have to know your inventory, correct? You will have to know your inventory. Same with this business. You can ask me about any product, any service, any educator, almost any chairman. You can ask me about the whole background of this company, the future of this company, what's going on now in the company, what was going on last month in the company. I know the company, so I can sell the company, okay? Most of you don't know nothing about the company, so you can't get anyone in your company. And that's most business. You're not gonna start a business, $1 million business, and go out there and not even know what you're selling. So why would you come here for $235, get a $1 billion company for $15 franchise, and not know anything? You don't know the academy. You don't know how long the academy is, right? You don't know any educators. You don't know any strategies on the scanner. You don't even know how to get to the scanner. You don't know your back office. You don't know your products. You don't even know who Isis Delatorre is. You lost. You lost. You need to know your inventory, know your business. The more you know this business, guys, the easier and easier and easier it gets to sell it to someone. It starts feeling like you're not even selling. When I go out and I show this business to people, I don't feel like I'm selling them anything. I feel like I'm basically putting them on game to something that was robbed from them. So technically, they owe me for even talking to them. That is my mood when I'm talking this business. I'll say it again. I am sharing something with them that was robbed from them. So technically, I feel like you should pay me for even talking to you. And it just so happens the only way to pay me is to pay my partnership company $235, and you basically get my mentorship for free. Who is going to turn down that offer? No matter what your rank is, depending on how you say it. When Rhonda was a P150, she was going out to those colleges at TSU, letting them know, hey, I just partnered up with these millionaires and these successful people that's showing us a skill set of how to multiply our money. You lucky that I even stumbled across you today, because I don't know if these millionaires are going to qualify you to learn from them too. We always talk about edification, right? Edification. I know that's how she got there. I know she was out there edifying her butt off. I know she was out there doing calls. I know she was out there doing presentations, because that's the only way you can build this. There is no secret. There is no sauce. I've been doing this almost 10 years, y'all. And I've heard some things get added into the mix. I've heard some things get sprinkled in there that make people feel like you need to do this and you need to do that. Guys, you need to present and you need to know how to edify and you need to know your inventory if you want to be successful. That's the main thing, right? Now, another thing in business that you have to know is your competition. As crazy as that sounds, you must know the competition. No matter if it's YouTube, no matter if it's Trade Academy, no matter if it's other companies, no matter what, if it's no matter what it is, guys, right? You must know what other people may potentially bring up to compare to your company. And you must be able to show, what did Rhonda speak about? Why your company is valuable. If you never want to hear somebody say no to your company, just keep adding value on top of value on top of value on top of value on top of value. If they even get close to saying, matter of fact, you didn't know, hey, we have this too. Hey, you didn't know, when you get started, we actually show you this too. You're going to actually get this mentorship with this person. They don't even know they're going to get that anyway. They don't have to know. You're not telling a lie. You're not telling a lie. Hey, you're going to get more private mentorship. You're going to get one-on-one sessions. You're going to get these sessions with these educators. You're not lying. You're just making your offer sound sexy by adding more and more value, right? Or adding more and more value, right? So if you start hearing, oh, what about this or what about this? Or I can learn on YouTube. You have to make sure they understand why your offer is way more valuable than learning by themselves on YouTube. It kills me when people get stuck on that question. How you lose to a YouTuber? How you lose to them? We a $1 billion company. We're held on a way higher standard. We got hundreds of traders versus one. And if you know about trading, everything's been exposed. There is no secret strategy. This person stole that strategy from that person, that stole that strategy from that person, that stole his strategy from this person, changed the colors on the MAs and called it something different. There's nothing new. There's nothing new. Okay? Everything has been exposed. So you can't tell me learning from one person for $3,000 is better than being able to learn from hundreds of people, being plugged into a community of people is better. It's not. But if you don't know that and you don't know your inventory, you don't know the competition, soon as they say it, they got you. You lost because you don't know anything. I would never lose to a YouTuber, ever. I don't care who they name. We ain't going. How? What? That don't even make sense. You comparing them to Chris, you lost. Okay? So know your business, guys, right? Now, in this business, we got to understand, in this business, we're in IM. We're in IM Academy, right? We're in IM Academy. We understand that Christopher Terry is the CEO. We understand that, but you have to understand, you have to be a brand inside this business. You have to be another brand inside the brand, right? You have to be a brand inside the brand. I remember, guys, when I first hit Chairman 100, I hit Chairman 100. This is probably after being in the industry 5 years, okay? I hit Chairman 100, and I remember Alex joined the company, okay? So I'm living this great life. I'm like, yo, I'm young. I'm 24, 25. I hit Chairman 100. You know, the only other person that really was on that level was Austin Godsey. So I'm like, yo, this is cool. But then something happened, right? And then David joined and Alex joined and people that I looked up to start joining the company. And I will never forget, I remember going to Alex and saying, how do I compete with people that I look up to? And it wasn't like compete because, you know, these people are in my organization, but I understood what was going on. I understood big names are coming into this company and we're still at the beginning. How do I get my share? How do I get my piece? And Alex specifically said, make a brand and step on the line with the big dogs. That's your only choice. For a while, I'm like, what does that even mean? Like, what you mean? I'm making $100K a month already. What do I really need to do? And this is when no one knew me. This is when no one cared. This is when Cash used to call me like, bro, you make $100K a month. Like, what are you doing? Your whole content lame, your whole thing, everything is just lame, right? It is before Rich Off the Nets. This is before that. I was just a regular rep in the company, building. And it got to a point where it was like, you have to have a brand. You have to have your name stand for something. People have to know you. If they don't know you, they can't join you. Okay? If they don't know you, they can't join you. Better yet, if your upline don't know you, best believe don't nobody else even want to know you. Okay? That's better. I like how that sounded. Because that was like sauce with a little asshole added on top of it, right? Right? All right, so let's say that again. If your upline don't even know you, best believe no one even wants to know you when it comes down to this business. Okay? So you got to start a brand. I'm not saying go out there and, you know, be Cash Great or try to be, you know, Lil Dubai or, you know, Mr. Banks, or I'm not saying you got to go that extreme. I'm just saying when people log into their social media and they're friends with you, they better know when they see your post, they know exactly what you do. See, when I look at this company right now, I see a lot of people advertising everything but that sign up link and wonder why the volume is always wishy-washy. Because the company realized you wishy-washy. You promoting everything but the sign-up link. You promoting your mentorship calls, you promoting your training calls, you promoting your lit pictures, you promoting your balconies, you promoting your drip, your gear, your rollies, your cars. You promoting these, events that are super duper lit, mansions, all this stuff. But the one thing that make the volume go up, your sign-up link, right? You promote everything but your sign-up link, right? And we gotta start understanding. We gotta start understanding the only way people are gonna come into this business is if they know what you're offering. Trust me, I've been there. I got lost in the sauce before. Cool pick here, video here, knowledge here, dropping gems here. And then a whole year go by, it's like, yo, how many people we launched? How many people can we specifically say we brung that person in? We brung that person to an event. We launched that chairman. How many people can you really say, I launched them? Because the truth is, if you go 365 days without 365 signups, as crazy as it sounds, because I haven't even did it myself, but we gotta start really thinking. If I go 365 days without 365 new business partners, then technically I'm not treating this like a business, because I know if I opened up a candy store, I need somebody to bring their butt in here and buy candy every day. So how did I go to sleep knowing no one came in today? How did I go to sleep knowing no one came in my business today? See, like I said, I've never done it before in this business, but I know when I was starting and I was hungry in this profession, I never went a day without trying to get someone in my business. Maybe I haven't done it in this business, but I know when I was starting, I was hungry, and the pawn shop had my name and face on the Hall of Fame, and someone gave me this opportunity and said, you can make money online. My green button on Facebook never went off. My active button never went off. Matter of fact, I never even got a break until after I hit 7 figures. I told y'all that. That was like 5 years later. I never even got a break. Never got one break till after 7 figures. Never had one camera till after 7 figures. Never did no fancy stuff till after 7 figures. It was all about treating the business like a business. It was all about treating the business like a business, knowing everything that Christopher Terry knows about this business, but always keeping Christopher Terry first, because I knew people was not going to deny, right? I knew people was not going to deny that opportunity to being close to Christopher Terry. That's how I got here. If I would have made it about me, I'd have been still me. I made it about the people I knew people were scared of missing out on. Just like Rhonda said, she wanted to throw an event, not just to have herself on there, but to have some other faces on there that people will potentially be scared of missing out on. Right? So, make a brand, guys. Make your face, put it out there. Put your face on every flyer. If you got a schedule in your group right now, make your own schedule and start building around that one too. Do the group schedule, but make sure you have a mini one to confirm the work you're doing. It kills me when people want to do calls for the group. That's the easiest way to get lost in the sauce. Right? But do you have any calls for your group volume? Right? Anybody can do a call for the group, but do you have calls for your group volume? Right? So advertising, right? Advertising is super duper huge with business. You got to get out there. You got to advertise. People got to know your business. You should be posted every single day. Guys, I would give you guys my old business page, but I don't want y'all to laugh at me, right? But best believe I was posted every day. No matter how bad the post was, it wasn't getting no traction, but I was posted every single day. I was known in my city as the internet guy. I was known in my city as the internet guy. People used to make fun. They'd see me out in public, but like, you that internet dude, right? Because I was always posting. I was always messaging. Most of these chairmen in the company right now, I knew them before they were big names. I knew them before they was mentors. You want to know how? Because I was always messaging. I was always building relationships. Okay? You got to advertise yourself. Create a brand, create who you are, and go out there and advertise it to the whole world. Stop thinking so small. Stop just thinking about the people you know, your friends, your families, and these people, right? Go advertise to the world, right? Set yourself on fire, and the world will watch you burn, all right? Now, after advertising, what's important after that? Getting sales. I talked about it already. I kind of jumped on it earlier. The most important thing here, guys, is your link. That's it. I don't know why more people are not saying this, because I'm seeing a lot of people work hard every single day. And the truth is you're working for free because you're putting energy towards every single thing but that link. You're putting all this energy out hoping someone else does it. If you're not using the link, then who using it? You hoping someone else does it. The most important thing is your link, getting people to your link. I don't know where all this other stuff even came from. I don't know where all that stuff came from. The most important thing is getting people to see what you're offering in your business, right? Getting sales. Now, once you start getting sales, you need to invest back into your business. You need to invest back into your business. See, the reason why I do calls, guys, I'm trying to bridge the gap here. That's why all my calls are different. Because I feel like I am here to bridge the gap. Somewhere, this thing got broke in half. Somewhere, somebody said, hey, we're going to join a network marketing company and put trading first. Somewhere, somehow, something went wrong. Somewhere, somehow, something went wrong there. If you're wondering why your volume is always going this and that and that and this and that, I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you why. See, when you go in your back office and you click on dashboard, it says 90% customers, most likely. And you get so happy. Whoo, this is lit. People are using the product. People are using the service. I have 90% customers in my organization, 80% customers in my organization. Okay, cool. That sounds great, right? That sounds great. But you got to start asking yourself, if you have 80 to 90% customers in your organization, which is a network marketing sales organization, right? Then that means how many reps you got? Okay, 10%. You got 10% reps, right? Okay, 10% reps. How many worth anything? How many doing anything? How many really even want to build? How many even really treating this like a business? 2%? So you're telling me out the 100% of your organization, 2% built it. I really want y'all to think, because most people are not going to bring these numbers up. Most people are not going to mention this. Only reason I mention this because I came into IM to get our ass to stadiums. When I met Chris, I said, look, my only goal, get to stadiums. We ain't there yet. I'm not happy yet. I don't know what people be walking around here so damn happy about. We still not in stadiums. Yeah, we making money. You know, the comp plan is great. But we still not in stadiums. I've been in other companies that at least been in stadiums. But you want to know the reason why we not in stadiums? Because people don't know if they in a trading company with the goal to come in and trade and then eventually go share it with somebody. They don't know if they in a trading company and eventually they're going to share it with somebody, or if they in a network marketing company and they blessed to finally have something to sell. That's not a lie. I don't get it. I don't get it. Because the truth is, all of y'all wanted to be business owners before you wanted to be traders. So here's where it went wrong. Somewhere down the line, someone said, aha, I'm going to use trading as an excuse for being lazy. And all the lazy people was like, aha, I like that. We're going to use trading as an excuse to be lazy. So when hey, you building? No, I'm focused on trading. Then why you not a millionaire yet? You building? Nah, man, you know, trading. You know, I really just came here to trade. Then why your ass ain't on the trading training? Let's be real about it. The only way we're going to get to that $1 billion company, the only way we're going to get to that 1,000 chairman is for people to wake up and realize you're a part of a sales team. You're part of a sales team and you're part of a network marketing company. All your traders, all your trainers, all your educators, guess what? They want to be chairman. They want to be chairman. Okay? So understand, guys, and this is coming from someone that's been trading for 7 years, 6 years. Come on, guys. I'm not leading you down no wrong path here. I'm trying to trying to save y'all time, energy, and money. The goal here is to understand that we have a partnership with Christopher Terry. That man alone can charge $20,000 for the knowledge he has on training. He can literally go to an expo event and charge tens of thousands of dollars, and we have him at our disposal. We have him as a business partner. At this point, I'd rather go out and say I can sell that partnership way more than saying I'm learning trading. Which one sounds more important? Being able to say I'm partnered up with a real trader. You want to know why IM beat everybody? You want to know why IM beat everybody? Because IM wasn't the first trading company. IM was not the only people out there. IM what came out when, some of these top dudes was already top. You want to know why they beat everybody? Because no one can compete with Chris. That's just it. Even the ideal of you being partnered with Chris puts you on another level. Let alone, let's not mention we got mentioned in Forbes twice this year. I'd be damn somebody denied me and we got put in Forbes twice this year. What you talking about? What you talking about? What we talking about? What we talking about? Y'all got to start feeling that way because that's how I feel when I walk outside. You can't deny this. I wish you would. I wish you would, because guess what's going to happen if you deny this? I'm going to hit your ass with some more knowledge, and you're going to feel even dumber if you deny it again. Straight up. I ain't going to get mad you deny it. No. Oh, you denied it? Cool. Opportunity for me to educate you even more, to make you feel like a dummy if you deny it again. Right? Only way you can educate people if you're educated, though. Right? So invest back into your business, invest time, invest money. Guys, you should be setting up events. You should be paying that money, setting up events. Guys, 50% of your income should literally go back into your income. I don't know what type of world y'all in if you think you're going to get P2 and P5 checks and not put nothing back into your business. It's not, that's not real life. That's not real business. Any business needs capital put back into the business. You choose which areas is best. If you ain't even got a Zoom link, come on now. I don't know how much Zoom costs, but you need that. Go get you one. You don't got somebody who can make some flyers for you? Come on. Fiverr, them things, $5. Come on. What we talking about? Oh, you can't get nowhere to throw an event? Come on. I don't know. Somebody in your city got something for $50 to $100. Somebody. But it's all about how you look at it. You a P1, but you don't want to put nothing in. You're a P2. You don't want to put. You got to get out of that mindset. And then another thing, guys, is save for a rainy day. Save for a rainy day. Remember, you're a business owner, and remember, in business, is never always on an uptrend. No business is ever always on an uptrend. People always ask me, "How have you been able to?" Stay in IM for 6 years, through the ups and downs, because there was a time where I was a chairman 100 and I D-ranked down to P1000, right? And sometimes people ask me, how did I withstand that, right? And saving is a big thing, right? You want to be able to say, I'm never going to make a financial frustrated decision. It kills me when I see chairmen leave and go to other companies. Because we all know, a veteran know what that means. I don't know if they team know what that means, but a vet know what that means. A vet knows what that means, because no one's leaving their income. Unless your bills are way faster than the income at the moment. All right? So you want to make sure that you understand a rainy day might come. If you got paid 12 months in a row, you better be ready for 3 bad months, or you're not prepared for life, right? So last thing, and then we out of here, family. When it comes down to just saving and investing, understand, literally you're doing this not just for yourself, but your family and your team, right? Understand you won't have no income if it wasn't for that family and your team. Right? So you don't want to look at it like, oh, I'm putting all this money into this. I'm putting all this money into this. You're investing back into your team. Our job is very similar to being GMs in the league. We're scouting people. We're drafting people. We're training people. And we don't know if they're going to be a bust. Right? Can y'all agree that's similar to a GM? But a GM still does their job happily. A GM still goes out there and finds the next LeBron and finds the next Kevin Durant and finds the next Giannis's, right? And that's how you want to keep your mindset. Yes, it's going to get hard. Yes, things are tough. Yes, you might be doing all the work right now, but you should be because it's your business anyway. You're not splitting the check. But as you go out there and you do that work, as you go out there and learn, you always have it in the back of your head. You're only doing this so you can pass it on to the next person. Everything that I learned, I knew I was going to pass on to somebody. I didn't even know about the team stuff. I didn't even know about mentorship. But I knew this shit has to get passed on. I wish I would have stood on what I was doing in the beginning. I used to write down everything, like any training, anything. I would write it down because I was like, yo, I'm going to just pass this whole book on to somebody one day. And one day I stopped. I was like, I don't know why. I wish I would have kept on. Guys, you have to pass this stuff on. So be a sponge. Show up to as many trainings as possible with the mindset that I'm going to steal this shit and be the best one to ever recite it. Okay? That's what everybody else is doing anyway. Might as well put y'all on game, put you ahead of the game, right? Stop trying to come up with so much of your own stuff and start with taking the good stuff. Once you take all the good stuff, you will become the next good stuff. I feel like I'm only good with new stuff that I speak about. All my new trainings is new stuff. I don't want to recite any old stuff. If you get on any of my trainings, it's new stuff. But I'm telling you right now, the only reason I know a lot of new stuff is because I learned and I did and I retaught a lot of the other stuff. Listen to that again, guys. I learned it, I did it, and I taught it, which made me even better than doing it. Listen to that again, then we out. I learned it, I did it, I taught it, which made me even better than doing it, but you can't skip doing it and go to the teacher. All right? Because a lot of y'all think y'all tricky. You'll try to learn it and just go teach it. Nah, you ain't slick, bro. You ain't slick, bro. People gonna hear it. People can hear it when they know you just took it too. But when you do it and then teach it, that shit come out a little different. Okay? That shit come out a little different. So I had a lot more, but I think I provided enough value for the night for y'all to pretty much get it. Thank you, bro. Thank you for having me on the call. Both of y'all are phenomenal leaders. I'm glad I actually hopped on here. Like I said, Rhonda, the nuggets you gave, that's pretty much all people need. Follow that blueprint. If you ain't even did your own calls, you ain't on your own flyers, and you ain't did your own event, you ain't started yet. Because she did that at P6. So what we talking about? Okay? That's how you get started right there. That's the starting method. So appreciate you, bro. I'm gonna throw this thing back to you. If you need anything, man, y'all give Diego some fire, man. Drop some O's, in the chat, man, for going crazy putting this together. Shout out to the whole MMO. Shout out to the whole family. Shout out to Vic, making sure she got me on this call. Let's get it. Let's go. Y'all already know we out.
Man, look, appreciate you so much, Rich Off the Net. Like, the sauce and the value you shared was amazing, bro. Drop some fire in the chat and show my man some love, some appreciation, taking his time out to do this call. Like, I hope y'all took some notes because, look, my phone is full of notes. I took notes from my big sis. I took some dope notes from Garrett, Rich Off the Net. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all follow him on IG. If you don't, go follow him now. Go follow Rhonda, because literally these calls every week, it's going to be crazy. I just hope y'all ready, because the value we sharing is going to be amazing, right? So look, I want to leave y'all with, today was a great day, right? Not even a day, a great night.